Hi, I'm Zach Funk.
I'm Joe Kira, and welcome to another exciting episode of
Drinks from the Internet!
So, today we're going to be doing 4 drinks based off of characters from Super Smash Brothers.
That's right. The current edition, the Ultimate Edition.
Yes. So, fun thing about this one, usually I try to go to a bunch of different blogs and find a bunch of different interesting things from different places. So I did that this time, except all of them either directly or did not directly, but just stole the information from one website, the Drunken Moogle. So this is kind of half Super Smash Brothers and half the Drunken Moogle.
Yeah, so thank you to that website.
Yes.
And to the other ones, shame for plagiarism.
Yes.
Shame. You've been kicked out of the Internet Academy.
Yeah, well, it always stinks whenever it's just like, oh, here's this neat thing. I'm not going to give anyone any credit for it.
Yeah, or like you see stuff like, here's a really cool image online that originally had the artist's signature on, and then someone took the time to crop out the artist's signature before they shared it.
Yes, that was what a lot of people did with the Drunken Moogle's recipes. For shame. But we've talked about this way too long. Let's get to the first drink.
I don't think we've talked about it enough, actually.
No! To the first drink! The first drink is going to be the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda. For this, we're going to need ice. Ideally, you would be doing this into a martini glass, but again, I don't have martini glasses because I am careless.
We are commoners.
Alright, so it calls for blueberry vodka, which we do not have. We have raspberry and
Fair
a
enough.
little bit of that. Not enough raspberry vodka, so we're going to fill with blueberry schnapps. So this isn't going to be a traditional Master Sword. Zach, make a Zelda joke.
Zach make a Zelda joke. Okay.
No.
Put me on the spot there.
Yes. About like which sword it would be.
So
Zach,
this...
quickly, come on now.
You were the funny one. This is the broken sword.
The bigger, the giant's knife.
Yeah, and we'll take this to the giant and he'll fix it.
Yeah, there we go.
Because the giant always has blueberry vodka.
Yes. Now, here's the other bit with this one. It's supposed to be gin, but gin's gross and we're not using it.
Yeah.
So we're just doing more vodka. So this is like a heavy vodka drink.
Yeah, it's a, he's Master Sword.
Yes. So we've got 1.5 of the blueberry stuff, 1 of the vodka, and then you're supposed to add just the tiniest bit of grenadine, just to give it to change the color just slightly.
Now, while you're prepping that, Joe, I have a question for you, because you know cocktails better than I do.
Yes.
Isn't there a thing, it's like Jim, Jack, and Jameson all mixed together? Like some
it's called like the Three Gentlemen or something.
Yeah, something like that. I feel like if you just did that a little bit different, you could just call it the Triforce for Power, Wisdom, and Courage.
Oh, yeah.
Mix 3,
3 drinks.
To decide which is power, which is wisdom, which is courage.
Alright, so
clearly we are off to visit the Zora.
So, here is the thing. And that is the color of the Master Sword. They did get that right.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Alright, so, cheers.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a blueberry martini, basically.
Yeah!
Zach, are you going to go outside and cut down my shrubbery?
I'm going to fuck up some chickens till they kill me.
So it's not bad.
Honestly,
It needs something.
It reminds me of medicine.
Yeah. I mean, that might be the Finland, or New Amsterdam. Oh, right, that's why it's I kind of feel like this just needs like a bit of lemon or something there, and that would really just accentuate a lot of the flavors. But no, this one's not bad.
No, it's definitely not bad. It's got much more of an aftertaste now.
Yeah. Cool.
You can really feel it kind of coming
Oh, wow, I just got, yeah.
Yeah, not in like a getting sick way, just like when you get that little like pleasant warm alcohol feeling.
So, next one.
I think that's from the schnapps.
That might be from the schnapps.
That's definitely the schnapps. Oh yeah, I recognize that from like Rumble Mints and other schnapps.
So our next cocktail, we're going a bit different here. And for the first DLC character that's not out yet, and I'm disappointed because I kind of thought he'd be ready first day, but no, he'll be ready in February, we're going to be doing a warp pipe for the new Piranha Plant.
All right.
Now we're here for the warp pipe.
Indeed. I'm opening the drink.
So we're just going to start with a Mike's Hard Lemonade, which I always like the drinks that start with another alcoholic beverage. Certainly they don't get you drunk enough. All right, so next is going to be, we're going to be using melon liqueur, which I've always been a big fan of. So we're going to do about half in there, half in yours.
What's this, like a watermelon?
It's going to be like that kind of melon. I don't know. That kind of melon.
Better not be that damn honeydew always invites itself to the party. Nobody wants you here, honeydew.
And then adding in just like about half as much Curacao, Curicchio. I don't know. No one knows how to pronounce this drink. Anyone who says they do is lying to you.
I think you have to be drunk to pronounce it correctly.
That is probably correct. And now I double checked that I got everything right. Oh, it's the limes that we don't have. So yeah, the limes are more so there to give it like just a fun look. But yeah, no, that looks really spot on for.
Yeah, I mean, mine's a lot darker than yours, but that's just ratios.
All right, so bottoms up.
Yes.
Or pipes up. I get the melon a lot, but I mean, it's mostly melon liqueur.
You know what almost reminds me of?
What?
Did you ever have the watermelon nerds?
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it right there.
It's got a little bit of the tanginess from Mike's Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, the melon flavor's overpowering. The Mike's Hard, you can get a little bit of the tanginess, a little bit of the fizz.
Yeah. I like this one. I probably like this one better than the Master Sword, but I don't know. I don't think these ones have been, these two have not been the best.
Yeah,
they've not been bad by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like it just could use a little bit of work.
Yeah, they're not bad as novelty drinks.
Yes. And we are here for nothing other than novelty drinks, so you can't get that mad at it. So the next drink, Solid Snake.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Snake!
All right, so
I just it's like Ray Romano is running the mission. Snake!
This one I'm a little curious about. So it calls for sweet vermouth and dry vermouth, which, if you know anything about my cooking, and you probably don't because I haven't really talked about it that much on the thing, sweet vermouth is like a staple of my cooking. Like, you can see this bottle is almost empty. None of that has been cocktails. All of that has been mixed with butter and cream to make sauces.
Now, Joe, for the folks at home who do not know the difference between sweet and dry vermouth, or for maybe your co-host sitting beside you does not know the difference between sweet and dry vermouth, perhaps there are folks that wonder how a liquid can be dry.
There, swig.
Oh.
Fine. Oh, it's so dry.
It's just sand in here, people. It's just sand.
And then I need the bourbon.
So seriously, what is the difference?
Oh, it's just like it's something that's difficult to describe. But if you've tried a dry beverage, you would definitely know.
Okay.
Zach is not a huge wine drinker.
No, by huge means not at all.
I do like wine quite a bit. So like the idea of a dry beverage makes total sense to me.
Okay.
It's more so just like, yeah, I don't quite know how to describe it. So we stir this. We're going to add in the bitters that I almost forgot about. And we're just going to put in like a little dash there.
What is the rhythm?
Alright, so now we're going to split this and spill some of it. But I've got all of this stuff in the way, so you can't see that I spilled anything. And now, the thing that makes it a solid snake, and what I love about the Drunken Moogle If they go novelty, they go novelty. Hi, Vivi.
All right, so Joe, as we're going through these things,
Yeah.
let's talk Link, Mario, and Solid Snake.
Yes.
Since those are the characters we
Oh,
get.
Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant, okay.
So, the big thing. The thing that makes it a Solid Snake is that you put a gummy worm in there so that it is the snake.
All right, so, question for you, Joe.
Yes.
Out of Link, Piranha Plant, and Solid Snake thus far,
Yes.
who are your favorite character in Smash or outside of Smash?
Well, so far, it would be Link, but let's take the drink and then we'll talk about the last one.
Okay, that's fair.
That's great.
That is, that's interesting.
I mean, it's not quite a Manhattan because I would have the cherry in it, but like I've never mixed sweet and dry vermouth in a drink. I don't try these ones ahead of time aside from like one of them.
Yeah, it is.
This is great.
It's definitely better than feeding on a tree frog.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. This one's a win.
Yeah, this is quite tasty. This makes me want to go and punch the Patriots and
Yeah.
fuck up the la la lule lo and all those other references that Joe doesn't understand.
Nope. Never played any of them. I played the first one for 20 minutes.
I love those games and I hate them so much at the same time, like any real Metal Gear fan.
All right, so as we're going into the last thing here, character number 4, I will actually answer Zach's question. Who I like to play in Smash and who I liked in general. Character number 4 is Bayonetta. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Come at me. All right, so the last drink is Bayonetta, one of my favorite characters and probably my favorite person to play as in Smash, other than Bowser. So, for the Bayonetta, it is cherry vodka, rum. It's supposed to be white rum, but neither of us really like white rum, and a Coke. And you're like, okay, this seems like a reasonable drink so far. The part where it gets a little crazy and a little unreasonable. Again, we don't have cherry vodka. I'm just going to put cherry juice in, because fuck it.
Wait, can I guess?
What?
Is the secret ingredient a bunch of hair?
No! Crazier than putting hair into a drink.
But that's like Bayonetta's whole thing.
Yes.
I have my hair tied back just to make that joke. I hope you appreciate that.
I do appreciate that joke.
Thought about that ahead of time. Take that, internet.
Oh, I haven't been measuring. It's Bayonetta, we're not measuring. Because if you're trying to measure with Bayonetta, you're missing the entire point of the series.
Yeah, you're playing it wrong.
Alright, so rum, vodka, cherry, Coke. The next ingredient I actually have to get up and make right now, you then get chocolate that you melt, pour in, and then stir with a cherry lollipop.
Okay.
Zach.
While Joe gets our thing ready, I will tell you about some of my favorite Smash Bros. Characters in moments.
So I might be cutting that out. I don't know yet. We're going to... Alright, Zach, did you unwrap the lollipops?
Yeah, I partially did.
Alright, good. Finish it up, because we have to stir quickly.
Okay.
Time is of the essence, sir.
Time is the essence. Reason will prevail.
Alright, and now we stir this with a lollipop. Alright, that's probably good. And you get a lollipop at the end of it.
Alright.
So this is our Bayonetta. That looks weird and has a bunch of chocolate at the bottom.
Yeah, this looks like somebody shit in the bottom of this glass.
So I kind of... I'm digging the fact how weird this is. That is better than it has any right to be.
Yeah, it's not very good, but I could take. Here's the thing: it's not very good, but it's good enough. I will take a second drink of it.
Because here on Drinks from the Internet, you don't have to finish anything you don't really like. So, this drink is what made me want to start making the series Drinks from the Internet, because it was just. It was so bizarre, it was so strange, and just... like has just a needlessly weird execution, which is everything I love in a good novelty cocktail.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a flavor that is not going to be like something that you would normally see anywhere else. And on that, the Bayonetta delivers. On everything else, it's not that great.
Yeah, it is. It is unique. It is inexplicable, much like Bayonetta.
Yes. And not everyone's going to like it. I, however, enjoy this quite a bit.
And I look forward to returning to Solid Snake.
So, of the drinks tonight, which was your favorite?
Probably the Master Sword or the Solid Snake.
Yeah, those were good. The Master Sword was the one that I feel like had the most room for improvement.
Yeah.
Like the Bayonetta, there's nothing you're going to do to this drink to make it better or worse or whatever. It just is.
Mm-hmm.
The Solid Snake is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Like that is the closest thing you would get to like a real cocktail somewhere.
Yeah. Something that was enjoyable beyond the novelty aspect.
Yeah.
It was nice to be able to have a Solid Snake and not have a 30-minute cutscene before it.
Well, I mean, what do you call this series?